that I have been guilty of lately. And then I want you in the comments to tell me if you've been guilty of this too. Because this is something that I think today I finally realized has been a big issue for me. So I have made a few videos over the past few days where I have talked about just wanting to be certain about my next move, about wanting to be able to surrender and do what I'm supposed to do and not what I think I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to tell you the culprit right now that has been giving me hell for a while now, and I just realized what it was today. I have been ChatGPTing and Claude AIing and Geminiing my life for many, many months now. And it wasn't until today that I finally realized that is your problem, girl. That damn computer does not know you. ChatGPT does not know you. Claude AI does not know you. Gemini does not know you. It knows what you input into their system, but it does not know you. It does not know your heart. It does not know your purpose. So you sitting up here chatting with this thing all day long, asking it what you should do with your life. And I'm not saying you because I'm talking to you. I'm saying you because this is me. You up here chatting with this thing all day long, asking questions. What should I do with my life? How should I live? What should I do next? What business should I start? How should I do this? What should I do now? And it's giving you all these logical answers based off of all the information you shared with it. And somehow, you done got all these answers from AI, but you ain't did a damn thing. You still stuck. When I say you, I'm talking about me, okay? I'm talking about myself. If you can relate, then go ahead and relate. But I don't want you to think I'm calling you out, even though I am a little bit. It's crazy as hell because I had this realization today after I had this whole moment. Okay, and I'm gonna get to this moment in a second, but I need you to know, like, you are ChatGPTing your hopes and your dreams and your assignment away. You are AIing yourself into unnecessary freaking anxiety and worry and stress and a box of just a place you ain't supposed to be. You are AIing yourself into a trap, into a box that you're not supposed to be in, because AI is a logical thing. It is a computer system. It has no feelings. It's going to tell you the logical thing to do. And trust me, that is why I've used it, because I am a logical person. When people come to me with all the just follow your heart, trust your intuition, do what you think you're supposed to do. Okay, but does 1 + 1 = 2 here? Because it's not equal. The math is not mathing, and so I can't do that. I am a logical human, okay? I need logic. I need everything to actually be scientifically backed, fact-based. This is a flaw. Let me tell you. It's good for some things, but when you're trying to do your assignment here on earth and you're trying to walk in your purpose and you're trying to live the life that God actually designed for you and wants you to live and do the work that He wants you to do, having a logical mind that will not allow you to see a vision and actually go for that vision without having answers, you are setting yourself up to be disappointed. And when I say you, I mean me, okay? I came to this realization because over the past few days, I have been making videos and just talking about my desire to surrender. And yesterday I made a video where I was like, you know what? I release the feeling of regret, because for me, regret keeps me living in the past and reliving everything that I cannot change. And reliving what I cannot change prevents me from working in the present and doing things that actually can change the trajectory of my life. When I focus on what I didn't do right, what I should have did, why I didn't do X, Y, and Z before, and the failure that resulted from it, or the bad outcome that came from it, it keeps me from trying anything else, because then I assume that the same thing is just going to happen again. So why keep trying? I said, I surrender. And last night I went in the house and I just prayed. And I'm like, I surrender. I journaled. I don't want to be in control anymore. Me and my control issues have gotten me to a dead end. And I don't want to be here anymore. I cannot function here. And I was like, the only thing I can do at this point is honestly give up all of the control that I think I have and just prepare for whatever is in store for me and do whatever I'm supposed to do. Whatever that looks like, I'm just going to have to do it. And I used to tell one of my really good girlfriends, her name is Renee. She has a YouTube channel. It's Renee Copley. Check out her channel. But I tell her all the time, like, God does not talk to me. And she laughs at me. She was like, yes, he does, Joe. And I'm like, no, he does not. No, he does not. He said, girl, I'm not talking to you. He leaves me on mute, okay? On red. And she was like, no, you're just not listening. She was like, you're not listening clear enough. And I was like, no, he's not talking. My therapist told me the same thing. Like, you're not listening. She was like, I don't know what you think you're supposed to be hearing, but you're not listening. You're not paying attention. God needs your undivided attention. And I'm like, whatever. So after I made my video last night and I went in the house and I was like, you know what? I surrender. I don't want to be in control anymore. I don't want to figure it out anymore. When I woke up this morning, I woke up with a completely different feeling than I have had in a very long time. And while I was sitting at work today, something just entered my spirit. It was like a download of some sort. And it was like, okay, since you're finally ready to surrender, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. And I was like, oh my God. Okay. That was when I say when I tell you this is the whole truth for me. And I am not a super religious person. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not. I believe in God. I pray. But I'm not a religious person. I have struggled with this for a long time. And I was like, okay, so this is what everybody was talking about when they say they get a message from God and God talks to them, right? And they can hear him. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Because what was laid on my spirit in that moment was honestly something that when I was ChatGPT in my life away, ChatGPT and Claude AI was telling me, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But my spirit today was like, no, ma'am, that is exactly what I want you to do. That's what I've wanted you to do since I gave you the idea in 2019. You took it upon yourself to quit, to stop prematurely, to tell yourself it wasn't working, and to move on to the next thing before I told you to move on to the next thing. And when I had that moment today, when I say it changed my life, it changed my outlook on just everything. I am a changed woman, okay? I now have a very clear understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing and how everything connects, and why doing what I was told to do today is the exact thing I have to do in order for all the other things to fall in place. In 2019, I started a community for moms, Wild Moms Club. And I'm also a certified professional life and leadership coach. Through that community, I would coach moms on figuring out how to live their best lives, because I understand what it's like to have big dreams, big goals, and a family and kids, especially special needs children. I built that community from the ground up. I poured my heart and soul into it. I got a lot from it, but it wasn't moving fast enough for me. So I took that as a failure, and I said, nope, time to move on. Shut it down. But something has been pulling at me for like the past year to get back to it. And I kept ignoring it, kept putting it off. I'm not a life coach. I'm not a life coach. I'm not a life coach. I am a life coach. I am a leadership consultant. I am a strategist. I'm an advisor. That is my gift. That is my lane. That is what I do. When I'm in healthcare, that is what I do. When I am building my store, that is what I'm doing. I'm building my store so that I can have community impacts and we can have leadership in our community and I can inspire people to do great things. The download that I got today was, you're going to return to that season of you. You're going to return to the coach, to the woman who was a guide and an advisor and a strategic thinker for other women to help them live their dreams and plan out the things that they need help planning, to sift through all of their mess and all of their complications, all of the things that are making them overwhelmed. Sit down with these women and help them sort it out so that they can make the mess make sense, so that they can move on too, because I needed you to make sense of your mess so that you can now go help them make sense of theirs, because you helping other women is the way you're going to get your store open again. It's the way you're going to build the life that you envision for you and your family. It's the way that you're going to get out of the job that no longer serves you. But I needed you to listen. I needed you to say, I surrender. I don't want to do it myself no more, so that I could give you this, so that you could truly hear and understand. When I tell you today has been a day that I never thought I would experience, I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. And what I want you to take from this video is that when you release all of the past regrets, especially when it comes to your business ideas or your goals or your dreams or things that didn't work out the way you wanted them to, when you release the guilt and the shame and the regret around those items, and you say, I surrender and I just want to do whatever it is I'm supposed to do, you will find out what that thing is. And when you stop ChatGPT in your life and trying to get this computer to tell you what you're supposed to be doing with your life, instead of going with your instincts and going with your heart and trusting that God told you what to do already, when you stop relying on all of this artificial intelligence to tell you what you're supposed to do, you will know what you're supposed to do. You will know who you need to invite in to help you accomplish it. So I think the message of this video is, stop ChatGPTing and Claude AIing and Gemini in your life right now. If you feel stuck, if you feel like you have hit a brick wall, you don't know what you're supposed to be doing next, you don't know how to get out of the mess that you're in, stop asking the logical computer to tell you what your heart needs to tell you. So that's my message for today. I hope that hits somebody. I hope that makes somebody think differently. But when y'all come to my channel from now on, y'all are getting the me that's supposed to be here, not the me that I was trying to be. All right, have a great day, lovelies.